Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, mi gente. Bienvenidos. Imagine us doing a whole podcast in Spanish.
That would be great. I'm learning.
That would be cunt.
That would be muy
Pera.
interesante.
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 Woo.
Hello.
Hello. I'm thirsty.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
That was so random. You need to back the fuck up.
Okay. Whoa. Like, you always all up in my grill. Like, I thought I'd come to the center.
No. You felt some type of way about that. I didn't mean it like that.
Mm-mm.
No, I hurt. Guys, I hurt her feelings.
You hurt my feelings.
I'm so sorry. No, I was just, you're so close. But adult life. That is today's topic.
That's today's topic.
The misery of adulthood.
Okay, let's start with first question. Do you feel like an adult? Be
Yes.
honest. You do?
I do. But just recently. Like when I turned 26, I was like, okay, Onyx, you're an adult.
What makes you what made you feel like an adult?
Just the decisions I take that put my... That's a good question. Damn.
I mean, maybe it's just a feeling. It's okay.
I just think I prioritize things that I didn't prioritize earlier that I should have as an adult.
Such as, give us an example. Enlighten us for the kids out there.
Being emotionally intelligent and responsible about your emotions, being financially stable, not relying on any other adults too much, you know?
Yeah.
Just being my own and taking care of myself and just simple things like, you know, starting to cook and shit like that.
I hear that.
Like things that obviously don't define you as I can't talk. I don't know. I can talk.
I feel like an adult as well. But yeah, I would also say, I mean, we're the same age, so I guess 26 as well, or like I guess the end of 25 and then just the whole of 26 for me felt like I had the feeling of being an adult, even though I guess maybe before that adult things were expected out of me, such as...
Do you feel you were always a bit mature?
Yeah, which is why it made it, I guess, more confusing, or like a bit of a more of a blur. Because I always thought that, okay, when I'm not living at home, I'm an adult. But then I probably felt more of an adult when I was back home after university than when I was outside during university years. So like 18 to 21, obviously I was younger than 22 to 24. But 22 to 24, I was living with my parents. And I felt like there as well, I was growing in so many different ways.
I think both of like you and me, we're both like older souls.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I think it's also because we're homebodies. Like we like a lot of the things that are considered or associated
with being an adult.
With or just being older, or like maybe not so young focused, you know? Like for me, like the whole how attractive it is to like go party and everything like that became old to me quite fast. Like by 19, 20, I was already kind of over it. And to be honest, I kind of pushed myself to do it like 18, 19. Obviously, I still like a good party, but the whole like, okay, it's Friday, like let's go out, was over it so quickly.
Girl, I've never participated in party culture. And I've always felt like the odd one out because obviously when you're young, like, let's say, also I think Europeans start early.
Yeah.
Of like we're one of those countries like Switzerland, Germany, France, whatever. Italy, girl, the Italians, they start partying, like drinking at 13.
Yeah.
Like
MDMA at 16.
like rehab at 19. Like fully like, so I think we got into it early. Like I smoked my first cigarette when I was 14. At some shabby ass bar, and then like, you know, getting drunk. So I feel like at 16, that sounds so corny, but I was already over it. It's like, okay, I had the being blackout drunk. I had the making out with random people. I had the whole thing that we all think is so cool at that age.
Yeah.
So when I was 17, 19, 18, 20, up till now, I had phases here and there, but I really
sometimes
didn't.
you want to go out more than other times. But it's always like seasonal. Like there ain't no way you catching me outside during winter. For what? I ain't got nothing to prove. No, I don't want to go to the club.
But the older I get, you know what? I love a bar. I love a bar. Love a bar.
I just don't drink, so a bar for me is just...
Even just like you never drink?
Unless the cocktail...
What? You said it so... No. Unless the cocktail...
Unless the cocktails are like some signature shit, like is really like out there and I want to like taste some, you know?
That's what I'm saying.
Then I'll be like, oh, let me...
In my hometown, there's this bar where the bartender won like an award for like...
See, that's the type of shit I like.
Yeah, for like very inventive cocktails. We need to go there, and they're strong. Like one cocktail, you're good.
Okay,
I love that. So the older I get, I love a bar. But I also want to like speak on how growing up in school, they teach you shit that we don't need.
That's the thing. I feel like this is also why like people tell us what it means to be a grown up, or and then you have all those things and you still don't feel like a grown up, and then you have to go on a whole learning of your own self, which is why I think you really grow and become an adult once you're done with education, because now you're not so much focusing on that as like, okay, because that's kind of like how you measure your growth when you're a kid. It's like, okay, next grade, and then you graduate, and then you're at university, and then you get a job, and then you're just like a child with a job. And I felt like that for a while.
Me too.
Like I graduated university in like 2021, and that was like COVID, and that like really rocky entry into the job market. I didn't necessarily feel like that like growth spurt of like, oh, I'm an adult now, and it was just like, so now what?
What do I do?
I just need to make money.
I just need to... This is what I do, work.
And then I would get money, and then I'll just like do whatever I please with it. But I didn't have like, you know, like certain life goals and everything. Like you talk about a 5-year plan. I didn't have one of those.
Do you have one now?
More of a plan now than before.
Yeah.
But also, like, you know, I'm in a relationship, like a serious relationship. I'm also like building what my future would look like with someone else, with which that feels as well. Like you need to have a plan because you need to communicate that with the other person.
So beautiful.
So, but obviously, like being in that situation, in that position, also, you know, I think of things differently, and I also want to be a functional member of this partnership. I'm not just thinking of like, oh, or like what I want tomorrow or next week. I'm also more like, okay, like for us, this is what we need to do. So definitely being in the relationship that I am today, what beautiful, amazing. Shout out to my girlfriend. She was dying for that one. Shout out to my girlfriend.
She was dying for it.
I love you, baby. I love you so much.
I love you too.
But that, or like being with her, allowed me to grow up quite a lot. I think also she is someone who is very responsibility driven naturally. So by being around her, I just became more like that as well. So I always give her credit. There's so many things I make my bed every morning. Like I never not make it now. Before that was not a given.
Could never be.
Like I could have left the house and eventually do it, but like I don't know.
I love that. That's beautiful. I feel like for me, obviously a partner can do that for you, and that's really beautiful that, you know, in your case that's what I'm sure you did the same for her as well. But it's like I have a lot of older friends, like 8, 9, 10 years older than me, that
100.
I view as not, you know, I don't view them on the pedestal necessarily, but
you just see them function.
I see them function, and I see them achieve things that are beautiful to see being achieved with people that I associate myself with. So it's really beautiful. And honestly, I like, especially when it comes to money, I feel like in school they don't talk about money like that. I feel like money is such
about money at all. Actually, when you think about it.
If you think about it, in society, everyone needs money. Everyone wants money. Everyone is doing something essentially to get money.
You can end up in a very, like, I guess, dangerous position because of money. Like, you can be homeless if you don't know how to manage your money.
If you don't know how to manage money. And not everyone is fortunate enough to, have
safety nets
and whatever. So it's like they talk about all these things you basically need to achieve to essentially get money, but they don't talk about how to handle money. I've had so much money in my life at an age where most people that age would not have. And I've been broke in situations where people had like, everything they needed. So it's just like, that's something I generally wish that like the education system would pick up more. It's like, talk about money, talk about how to deal with money.
They don't even tell you how to open a bank account.
They don't tell you shit.
They don't tell you what you
literally
need.
Get into an apprenticeship, make money, and you don't know.
You know what? I'll say something about like Switzerland. There's apprenticeships in the French system. It's very much like education, internship, whether you're getting paid or not, and then just like like you're just out here figuring it out. Like they don't tell you, financial literacy should be a whole class.
Thank you. Girl, I could have spared a lot of shit in my life if I had that class.
No, thankfully, I would say I'm someone who's like, I guess I have an inclination for like money management in a way. Like I've always it always came naturally to me. Like, but just like, the beginner steps of it, which is like, okay, budgeting, saving, but like investing and all of that, like I don't want to learn from some TikTok bro. I wish I could have learned from like,
also at an age where you're receptive, like as a teenager, as a child,
and also just like teaching you like the basics, and then you get to learn, then you already know all of these terms and know like certain things, like how they work. Like some people don't even understand the concept of like interests.
Girl, yeah.
Like some people don't even know like how much they're actually getting taxed.
So many people don't know how to do their taxes, including myself for the longest time. Because they don't. It's like,
and if you don't, you got a serious problem. So it's like, why don't you teach us these things? All you teaching us is academics, and you know what? A lot of people, their jobs aren't even that academical.
No.
Is that a word? Academical?
I don't think so, but we're running with
academical. Academics, whatever. You know what I mean.
I know what you
mean. Like not everyone's gonna be a mathematician or a historian or a doctor. Like some people are just project managers.
The minority is gonna be that. Yeah. The minority is gonna be that. And also, I've met a lot of people who go to university, study for years, get the bachelor, get the master, get the doctor, whatever, and then they're 34. That sounded like a fart. They're
34.
They're 34, and then they finally get into the job market of what they studied for years and years, their whole 20s, and they're overwhelmed. They're literally miserable. And I've met plenty.
They've spent all their time focusing on like studying, getting that knowledge, but then they don't know the basic,
sacrificed everything else.
Yeah, everything else. Emotional intelligence, or like just like the basic respect of like people, or like social skills and self-soothing and how to manage your emotions and stressful, like all those things. Now, like completely like glazed over that shit. Like,
so I prepared a little game.
Okay. I'm ready.
It's called
Love Little Games.
Love Little Game. It's called Yay! It's called Real Adult or Adult Child. I'm never in your frame. This is the first time I'm in your frame. Hello.
Get away. Get away from me forever. I was dying to say
forever. Real Adult or Adult Child. Things that we need to categorize as one of those two. And okay, I have a little list.
I'm ready.
First things. Backpacks.
Bruh. Adult child.
There's
a million types of way of carrying things. Like I feel like even like those motherfuckers who be walking around with a little suitcase.
Eat. Chew.
Little tote bag, little weekender, Bro, so many different types of bags.
You know what's even worse than a backpack? You know them little ones, the string one, like the little sport bags.
Bro, I think only in Switzerland they're still wearing those.
Girl,
Horrible. The sports bags.
I see full grown adults.
No, you're lying.
I'm dead serious.
You're lying.
I'm dead serious.
There's no way.
I'm dead serious. With the little, and it makes me want to just swing.
I hear that. No, but the backpacks.
But the backpack, yeah, it's like, why? Get a little.
You don't care about how you look.
Get a little, unless you're on a hike.
Yeah, unless you're on a hike.
I don't want to see a backpack.
No, you going to work with a backpack?
That's wild.
Yeah.
What, you got your little lunchbox in there? Okay. Speaking of lunchbox, that's also on the list. Bento boxes / lunchbox. So hear me out.
I know this one's a nuance.
I live for a lunchbox. I live for a bento box. I live.
You live.
I live. But
who packs it?
me.
You pack it.
Yeah.
Not your mother.
Sometimes.
Oh, there you go. Adult child. Okay,
no, it depends. I feel like it's a cute little. You go to work, you have your little lunchbox. Especially if it's a good, like, you know.
No, but like a Tupperware, adult.
Bitch,
lunchbox.
What do you want? No, what do you want? You
like with compartments and there's a little design on it. Like,
yes,
no.
You could put a little dessert. You could put your little veggies. You could put a little sauce. You could do the whole shebang. You should take care of your nutrition as an adult.
Yeah, you should. But the little compartments, like, you're not eating enough of anything. You know what I mean, though.
I say it's real adult, but sure.
Anyways.
This is gonna trigger some people.
What?
High school relationships that last way into adulthood.
Like 10, 15 years? Like you started dating?
Like you started dating at 14 and now you're married and have 2 kids. Corny boots.
Bro, forever child.
Forever child. And
those dynamics that they had from when they were 14, 15 always go into the adult relationship.
And they age so quickly. I know couples like that.
But you know what? It's like it's a tricky one because when they're young, it's giving adult like too fast, and then when they're adults, is giving child. So it's like, okay, Benjamin Button, like you out here reverse living that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
I can't, like, something about meeting the love of your life, quote unquote, at age 15 when you.
I don't buy it.
I don't buy that.
I'm sorry.
I don't buy that.
I'm sorry. Like, you didn't get any of the bad stuff out of your system.
You didn't experience shit. You didn't go through heartbreak.
Like you didn't do nobody wrong.
You didn't you just kept the attachment to your parents and projected that shit onto a relationship.
Yeah, I don't buy it.
I don't buy it. Sorry.
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 Sorry. Go on. Next one. No, you're gonna kill me. I already know. What's
real adult or adult child? Being a CEO of a startup.
Adult child. Adult child. It don't matter how old you are. It's giving adult child.
Elaborate, please.
It's giving adult child because it's just like, it's not even in an offensive way, so calm down. It's more like the whole, like, the curiosity of a new idea and really thinking like this the best cookie in the world. Like, it's like,
you know what triggers me? The image of men sitting in a room on a whiteboard throwing ideas.
And the whole time they're just like we're geniuses. Like
that to me, and then I post something and one of the other CEOs, co-CEOs in the comments with like an eating emoji, like we're cooking. No, babe, you're embarrassing.
They be doing that?
Yes, girl.
Bro,
like cooking, like. You know how many I saw? No shade. Like if you actually have a vision and you have a dream.
No, but
we're the first one to.
No, listen to me. I feel like having a company and being the CEO of a startup is 2 different things.
But isn't every company a startup at one point?
Because some men like they go large scale already. Like the startup thing is given like goo goo gaga. Like I have idea. You know. Like I feel like imagine a man is like quits his company and he's like, okay, like I'm gonna open a company of like we produce tires, and they're like producing thousands of tires. That's not a startup, but it's a new company.
You know what a startup entails as well? Usually it's very, again, usually young men that get funded for an idea.
It's giving sugar baby.
It's giving, obviously they have a great idea, quote unquote great idea. They get funded by whoever or sponsored. They get a lot of money, and that's what makes it so like
childish.
I saw a study that showed how many startups fail, and it's like it's so high. Like the minority of startups.
So that's what I'm saying. Like it's given. Daddy gives money to da da da. Like it don't matter what's the age of each of the people. Is given like
we're haters.
I hear that.
We're haters.
We
We're
might.
haters.
We might. But it's just something about that dynamic that is giving like a bit like fuck the consequences, you know?
Yeah.
It's not very. And then they just go on and do another one.
I would just also hate for me to be like, oh my God, I have a boyfriend. You're like, yeah, what does he do? Well, he has a startup.
Okay.
I don't know. No shade. Shade.
There you go.
There you go. Last one. This one's kind of easy because I love it, you hate it, and to me it's being an adult to you as a child. But taking a bath, bitch. I love taking a motherfucking bath. And I'm looking straight into the camera because I want you to know how much I motherfucking love a bath. Like taking a bath with some candles. You throw a little music on that bitch, little bath salt, little bubbles. Like maybe a little snack or two. If you're real bougie, you put on some Netflix.
See,
that
to me
is adulthood
it's
here.
Only giving adult if the bathtub is like fancy.
I don't give a fuck if you do it in the sewers. Take it
in the. I don't give a fuck if you do it in the sewers.
I don't give a fuck if you do it in the sewers.
You can do it in the sink.
You can do it in the sink, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Take it. The concept of sitting your ass in hot water is adulthood. It's giving.
You know why it's
springs.
not? And you know what? Let me tell you something. Do you even fit in your bathtub? Aren't you all like? See, that's giving child. It's like, it's giving adult child. Like you don't even fit in your shit. You like
no. How I can fully spread out
your legs. It's a lie. Get up. You're huge. Gonna get up. Can't even see his face. Looking like that guy from that Cartoon Network. You know where the whole time you can never see the man's face. It's giving you like
I fit in the bathtub. Matter of fact, I've been in bathtubs with
I've only enjoyed a bath.
Other people.
I've only enjoyed a bath once, and the bathtub was in a room, in the bedroom.
In a room.
Whoa,
what happened?
I don't know.
No, I'm tall enough. I fit in a fucking bathtub. I've so much so that I've been in bathtubs with other people in it.
I don't buy it. You're gonna have to send the pic next time because I don't buy it. I barely fit in a bathtub, and I'm not that big. You don't fit in a bathtub.
I do. So you think it's being a child?
I think so because it's like you come all your little setup and you're like, you got your little show, you got your little snack.
Which child does that much of self-care?
Well, I used to take baths as a child more than I take today.
Yeah, but it was a different energy behind it. It was like bloop bleep bloop blah.
No, but like I was 15 taking baths. Like to me, I like self-care. Now today, I'll probably like I don't know, like go into a sauna and then getting a facial, getting a massage. To me, that's more like adult. Like a bathtub filled up with some hot water. And
then some oil in there, bitch.
Nah, should be getting in your genitals and shit. Like it's not as smart as you think it is. Your skin all wrinkly and shit.
No, you never put your hands in the bath water.
See,
you use your hands to be on your laptop, on your phone. Like, listen to. I've cried in the bathtub. I'd
rather cry in the shower. At least I can't feel the tears. Also, that's such an adult thing, like crying during like things. And just continuing.
No, I've cried at work. Multiple times.
I've cried at work.
Multiple times. I've cried in public.
I've cried in public transportation as well.
I've cried in a train miserably, so hard, where the woman Mind you,
I've cried once so hard I forgot people were even around me. Like, but then again, my grandma had just died. I'm being dead serious.
No, wait, I didn't want to laugh.
No, I didn't want. But like high key, like I was like forgot the world was around me, and I like got the text, and then I got in the tube in London, literally had no connection, and then for 20 minutes I'm just bawling, couldn't text anyone, couldn't receive messages from anyone. It was just like, she passed, elevator closes, out of network, bawling in a tube.
That is, I mean, damn, yeah.
Happened. I was like 19, 20.
No, I cried after my last breakup.
Okay.
After my breakup, I was on the train for 1.5.
Mind you, he broke up. No, because let's just get the record straight. You acted here like...
No. Hey.
You allowed. Listen, hey.
Breaking up with someone.
You said that.
Listen, breaking up with someone.
See, I never cried after I broke up with someone.
Well, shit, I have. Miserably in the train, so hard. And the woman next to me was like, "Are you all right, sweetie?" And gave me tissues.
She gave you tissue? I would never accept a tissue from someone.
I accepted them.
Oh, okay. Fair.
And I was like, thank you so much. She's like, if you need anything else, just let me know. And then she got up and went to another seat.
Shirley was like, if you need anything else, don't hit me up.
Don't look at me. She was like, I'm just, girl.
It's all you getting. Is this one tissue?
So crying in public, crying anywhere, like crying. Yo, I see videos online where people are like, when the last time you cried? They're like, 6 months ago when my mother passed. It's like, you don't cry ever for anything else?
I almost cried. I feel like lately I almost cry a lot, but I don't actually full on cry. Which I guess maybe it's also growing up a little for me at least.
But the thing is, I cry a lot out of happiness.
I edge cry out of happiness.
So many times.
I've cried out of happiness maybe 3 times.
No, I'm dead serious. I don't want to sound like, I cry at least once a week because I'm happy.
Bless your heart.
I swear to God. Like, right. Just like when I think about my life and how grateful I am, I cry. Meditation, I've cried during meditation.
Like the last time I cried out of happiness was because I got a contract for like my highest paying job ever. Like I cried for money. I was like, oh my God,
I get that. Money. It's an achievement.
I deserve this money. That's how I felt. So that's like the last time I cried out of happiness. And then the time before that is because I was published in like a big magazine, I guess. You know? But yeah, I rarely cry. I feel like, yeah, it's a personality thing, but I guess it's also
we've never cried together.
At the same, we take turns. Like, you know, like
have we cried in the same session? No. Have we?
I think we have.
I actually think we have.
Remember that one time when we went when you had like a little vegan burger and then it wasn't vegan burger and then you asked for a vegan burger and then they brought it and then I was like upset at my dad and you were upset at your mom. We took turns crying.
Oh my. That is real friendship.
Yeah.
Taking turns and crying.
Taking turns because like don't be crying on the same moment because.
That's my moment.
But yeah.
Well, I guess that's on adulthood.
That's on adulthood.
This flew by again. So quick. So
anyways, let us know what's the real sign of being an adult. Give me one. Give me last one.
Emotional responsibility.
Okay, mine is not lashing out.
That is a very good one.
Is it the same as emotional responsibility? I don't think so.
Just take the responsibility for your actions and how you feel, and
like being sorry after and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, me it's more like
have a grace with yourself.
Yeah, like me it's more like don't lash out on somebody. Like grow up, you know. Mm-hmm. Like everybody got their shit going.
Yeah.
You know,
that's a good one too. Let us know what you think.
Comment below. Follow. Send it to your mother.
We love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.